Alright guys, a little update on the 1973 pickup. As you can see, I got the engine out. The engine that's going to go in there, right there. And a little bit about what I did. Obviously unbolted from the frame and unbolted the manifold. And I had to take this manifold off just to make it easier to get out. And that piece right there tried to come off with the engine and wound up breaking a couple of the bolts. And you can see right there where that part broke off, and there's a bolt actually still in there right there holding that one piece up. I told you guys that this one was a 350. I was wrong. I actually had to look it up on a suffix, and it's kind of hard to see, but there's a number right here. Let me get a light. I can't really see it, but to tell where it's at, the water pump would go right there on the front, right there where those two holes are at. That's where the water pump would be. And if you're looking at it, it'd be right here on the left. Like I said, you can look it up on the suffix for the last three, and same thing with this one right here. This one I didn't clean off. I actually used a different number to find out the size for this one, and that is right back here. I use this number to determine the size of this engine. So this one right here that's going in it is a 305, and that one is a 307, and it's actually the original engine that came out of here. There's a data plate right here. I can't get it to zoom or focus in on it, but it actually says it right here, V8 engine 307 CID. Something else I did was the manifold. I wrapped it up, pulled it this way, and tied it off right here to make it easier for the engine to come out and for whenever the engine goes back in. Took everything off of this one so that way I can get it in there a lot easier without breaking anything or anything getting in the way. I took the manifolds off. I actually broke a bolt off into this one right here. I had to get a pipe wrench to get it off. So I'm sorry that I didn't do everything step by step, but a little bit about what I did. There's a little inspector right there, but a little bit about what I did. I took the engine crane, had it up in here, and I had to use this thing right here, strapped it onto there, put it on this chain right here, and then attached it to this ratchet strap and tied it off to a stump, which I'm really impressed that it actually worked because of how dry rotted it is. As you can see, that stump's been there for a couple of years. So yeah, I'm actually impressed that that worked and it didn't completely rip the stump out or tear the stump off. But unfortunately the holdup right now is I got to put hydraulic fluid into here because it's not allowing the engine, pulling the engine up at all. So I'll be doing that today. Hopefully I'll remember to get it all on video. And then the next step would be to try to get this over there using that device. I'm going to attempt to tie it off somewhere over here and tie it off onto the frame of this truck. Probably tie it off on the bottom down here somewhere. And the goal is to move the front end towards the truck so that way it turns, and then I'll readjust it to the back side right here somewhere so I can pull it straight in. So when putting hydraulic fluid in one of these things, you're supposed to, from what I've been told anyways, you're supposed to raise it all the way up. Unfortunately, this is about as far up as it's going to get. Won't go up any further. So I'm going to put hydraulic fluid in. It actually goes right here. Some of them have a plug, some of them have a screw. This one had a plug. So I'll put some hydraulic fluid in there until it leaks out, close it up, and then bring it back down, and then raise it back up some more, see if it goes up any higher. Alright. So it looks pretty full, with it not being all the way up, that is. And I don't know if you can see it or not. It's actually coming out. You can see it dripping right there. So it is coming out. So I'm gonna go ahead and raise it up some more and see if that helps. Put this plug back in there. If it will stay. I'll try lowering it. Oh, nope. Can't do that. I gotta get a new plug. That plug did not work. Alright, well, a new problem. I gotta find a plug now. Alright. Alright guys, so I got it figured out. Instead of spending the gas and the money to get the plug to go in here, I actually found a bolt from a TV mount that I didn't use, and then I used a tap, this right here, to put in there, and then put some threads on the inside, get the bolt to go in, and I took some electrical tape to seal it off. Yeah, so it seems to work. I got that all the way up. I got it to go all the way up. I didn't even know it could go that far, but hopefully it'll come back down. But while it's all the way up, I'm going to go ahead and unplug this and try putting some more in there. It just got out. Well, that's empty. So hopefully that'll be enough. We'll see. We'll see how well this works out coming down. See if it squirts out or gets stuck. One of the two. Oh shit. Yep. It didn't want to come down, so I had to push it, and now it's about to slam. Ooh boy. Okay. Alright. Alright, it looks like it held up pretty good. Alright. Alright. So now, the next step is to get that into that. Alright. Got the inspector up there inspecting everything, making sure everything's good. Is everything good up there? Huh? Must be, he took off. Alright. Well, alright. Oh, there he is. Till next time, guys. I think he's inspecting everything. Make sure everything looks good. Oh, nope, he's pulling my jacket. Alright, till next time, guys.